See, this one you can read also. Hi, I'm Jason McCleskey, and today I want to talk to you about something that is horrifying to any police officer in this state or in the nation. And that is, I'm going to go over the worst thing to see while on duty, and that is the death of a child. What I'm going to talk about is the death of children in vehicle accidents, and I've seen quite a few. Anybody that has been in law enforcement for a few years has seen it, and whether you have kids or not, it hurts. The thing I'm going to go over is, according to Operation Save Kids, child safety seats and safety belts, when installed and used properly, can prevent injuries and save lives. Each year, an estimated 975 child occupants under 14 years of age die as a result of a motor vehicle accident. Young children restrained in child safety seats have an 80% lower risk of fatal injury than those who are unrestrained. The bottom line of that is a lot of the deaths you see in vehicle accidents with children are what we call useless deaths. They did not have to occur. One common denominator that can prevent those deaths is this. Your average child safety seat. You know, they're not very expensive. You can buy them just about anywhere. If you cannot afford one, there's places around that can provide these for you, to give you vouchers to either pay next to nothing for it or provide you one for free. The majority of the police departments in this state or this nation, if you can go by and just, if you were to tell them, you know, I can't afford a child safety seat, I need one, I can almost guarantee they would have you one by the end of the day. Another problem that we face in child safety seats, though, just putting one in your car is not enough. They have to be installed properly. According to the National Highway Safety Traffic Administration, 80% of child safety seats are installed improperly. With those 80% of installed improperly, your child has a 40% more of a chance of dying or being seriously injured by being in an improperly installed child safety seat. One of the most common ways that the child safety seat is misused is the straps that go across the shoulders. We as parents tend to think we're putting them on too tight, so we put them on very loose. What that causes is in a crash, too loose, they move and they end up having traumatic injuries just based on the harnesses themselves. Second way is when we place the seat belt of the vehicle into the car safety seat, we put that in too loose, which causes this seat to move in the event of a crash, which will cause traumatic injuries to the child. Secondly, if you notice on this one, in any vehicle 2002 or newer, if you'll notice on the back deck of a vehicle or in a sport utility vehicle, they have these hooks. I know most of us, when we first see them, are like, what are these for? It's for the tether strap of a car seat. And what that means is this is placed on those hooks in the vehicle to prevent the car seat from shifting or adjusting when a vehicle crash is occurring. Thirdly, if you still can't figure out how to install a child safety seat correctly, you can go to just about any police department in the nation, and they will show you how to install. They will check it to make sure it's installed properly. If not, they will teach you how to install it properly, and they will install it properly for you. In this nation, you're seeing more police departments not only do roadblocks for drugs and obvious things, but they're actually setting up roadblocks and checkpoints just to check child safety seats, to educate the public into how to install them if they're installed properly, and they give information out. Of course, they give the children toys as well, which is a good tool to educate the public and to change the way they view child safety seats. Based on State Farm Insurance did a study on the misuse, and in a study observing the misuse of 3,442 child restraint systems in 6 states, approximately 73% of child restraint systems showed at least one critical misuse. 84% of the child restraint systems showed critical misuses. Booster seat misuse was 41%. The most common form of misuse, as I touched on, for all child restraint systems included loose vehicle seat belt attachment to the child restraint system and loose harness strap securing the child to the child restraint system. It goes further in to say, due to the misuse, in 2005, more than 1,400 child occupants died in motor vehicle crashes. More than 203,000 occupants under 14 years of age were injured in motor vehicle crashes. So you take that 203,000, obviously up to 14, they're not going to be in a child safety seat. But that 1,400 child occupants that died is a pretty large percentage compared to that 203,000. And you can say that 1,400 was a useless death of a child. That is why we need to use child safety seats. That is why, as law enforcement, we need to enforce child safety seat laws. Speaking of laws, all 50 states have child restraint and safety seat laws. It is, according to the NHTSA, the laws in states that enforce child safety seats above 4 years of age have seen a 90% increase in the use of child safety seats, which I think is an awesome number, and it is good to see that the police are getting out, educating the public, and showing them how to utilize it. In the state of Georgia, our child safety seat laws go through the age of 5. That was recently changed just a few years ago, and since I've seen that change as a police officer, I have seen myself a drastic decrease in the motor vehicle accidents involving children with injuries. Any questions? Thank you for your time today.